very interesting and exciting.
And it's like we're taking the audience on a creative journey.
The environment of a multi-artist concert performance. I think it's a fantastic thing to draw together elements of the Conservatorium's activities that don't normally interact in quite this way.
The idea of the concert is that we've got people from Bachelor of Popular Music on the coast, jazz department here, music technology. They're all working in separate subjects and they don't normally work with each other, but one of the common threads is the teachers and the kind of projects they're doing.
Able to interact in a very realistic environment.
I hope it all works on the night. It will take us all day to set up.
We have students working in the studio musician subject at the Conservatorium, jazz students working as the artists and being given briefs by the lecturer in that subject, Don Lebler. He would ask them to maybe write an original song or to write an advertisement or to perhaps write a soundscape. And these projects were recorded by their collaborators, the students from the music technology department. And the entire semester the students would be working together on these different projects. So with Xposed 2001 we thought, wouldn't it be a good idea to actually pull apart some of these projects and to be able to show to the audience in a live context what it is that the guys from jazz are doing with their music making activities and what the guys from music technology are doing in terms of the technical aspects of the show, and that's essentially what we've done. We've also added some extra spice into the mix, if you like, by bringing up the guys from or some of the students from the Bachelor of Popular Music on the Gold Coast, and they too are constantly producing music across the entire semester. In fact, their entire course is based around the production of various albums of original material. So we felt that really did fit into the concept of Xposed 2001.
I guess we had a teaching and learning concept behind Xposed, which was to pull different students from different backgrounds together and work in an interdisciplinary environment.
Even internally within the MUTEC course, there's first years, second years and third years all working cooperatively, which is not a normal kind of behaviour. The studio musician players don't normally work with the BPM performers who are coming up, and obviously the reverse is true.
There are some students that work in the jazz course and they're in a subject called studio musician, and they learn about recording in the studio, recording to a specific brief and a spec and to a deadline. There's some other students in the Bachelor of Popular Music course at Gold Coast and they work in the studio writing music for folio. Now these two cohorts don't normally work with each other, they usually work standalone in their own classes. Likewise the music technology cohort, they're first year students, second year students, third year students, they don't normally see each other that much, they're involved in their subjects. So there's 5 different cohorts there and we brought them together in the context of the concert. The jazz musician provides the pit band, the band that plays music on demand to a spec. The BPM people brought their songwriting expertise and their material to the concert. The music technology people filmed it, recorded it, mixed the sound, provided foldback, did the lights, and the entire group worked as one on this particular project.
That's one of the cool things about the concert, the fact that students from 2 campuses are cooperating creatively to make this event happen.
Well, it's interesting. We've got first year music technology students looking after foldback sound. We have second year music technology students looking after front of house sound, looking after the floor sound, setting up microphones. We have other second year students looking after the AV side of things. Third year students who are assistant producers for the show. The preparation was huge.
Lots of meetings, lots of discussion. Scott Saunders, the musical director, has done an enormous amount of work putting it all together.
It was only about a week ago, a week before the show, that we finally sat down with students for a major pre-production meeting where we defined all of the roles, exactly what it was that they would be doing, from front of house sound to the recording team to the people operating the foldback equipment to stage management and camera operations and lighting, several different roles going on, and largely we figured out what it was we wanted them to do, gave them the brief and said go for it, and they did.
Now it has its own life.
What's different about it is it's well outside of the subject we're getting, well outside of the subject outline, the immediate assessment criterion. There's the things that transpire in problem solving, working in teams, working to a deadline, and working on something that's much larger than the component parts. So students come out of it with some extra learning outcomes that involve things like mateship, teamwork and pride in the product, and pride in having brought such a large, complicated project together in such a well-delivered fashion. It was a little bit more than a teaching exercise. It was a very good concept and was very well received by everyone. And their parents came, their peers came, and I think they'll be talking about it for quite some time to come.
Well, it's a reality concert.
I think it's a fantastic thing to draw together elements of the Conservatorium's activities that don't normally interact in quite this way.
And we're creating these synergies.
They'll live on for some time and inspire the next concert.
You know, it's interesting. It's like an egg, you know, and it's like the chickens, and you've got the egg, and you're exposing the process of the chicken creating the egg, kind of. Maybe not. Well.
Check me out.
It's really good. I like it a lot.